Okay, now we are going to see how we can use CSS classes in React. Okay, I'm going to use the same class to demonstrate, and I'm going to use a very basic CSS class just to show you how this CSS can be linked inside the React classes. Okay, I hope you are already aware of how CSS classes works, but how it works in React, so that's what I'm going to cover now. Okay, for that I'm going to use the same class, and we have this div here, right? So for div we are going to use the class name. Okay, so remember, in case of React we don't use class, we use class names. Class name, I'm sorry. Okay, so to use a class we need to create a CSS file. So inside src I'm going to create another directory. Okay, styles. So inside styles I'm going to create another file. Okay, app, or let's write this as users.css. okay, and inside this I'm going to use a class, okay, as background style. Okay, and I'm going to use a very basic background color, and I'm going to use yellow. Okay, and then let's go back to our HTTP example class, and now we need to import this. Okay, I don't know how this thing came here, but this does not belong here. And the way we import CSS here is we just specify the path name of the file, and then we have users.css. okay, let's go to the CSS file, copy this class name, come back, and here we are going to pass it. Let's save this and let's go back. See, so it has printed the background. It's just that the these buttons it has not loaded. Anyway, that's not a problem. We will have to align this because the buttons are a part of the div as well. So this is pretty much how we can use CSS class. Now if we have to use styles, okay, I mean inline styles, so for that you need to go to the button, or I'm taking the button just for an example, and I'm passing this as styles. This takes a JSON object actually. Okay, so the button color I have specified as red. Let's see. Okay, so it's the font color. Okay, similarly I can do the same for the clear button. Let's copy this thing and pass it here. Let's do this for blue. Okay, so we have load users as red color, and this one as the clear button as blue color. Okay, so similarly you can pass on other variables as well, like font weight, font size maybe. Let's try I'm trying some insane size here, 100, just to see if it makes any difference. Wow, that was really insane. Load users. Okay, let's change it to 50. So see, so this is how we can pass inline styles in React. So this is not the same we do in HTML pages. Okay, and we just saw how we can pass class names. It's just that CSS file we need to refer using import statement here. Okay, so this is much about, this is very little about using CSS or styles with React components, but there is much more to it. So for example, with React we can use less files, so you can probably read about less files. It gives us much more capabilities with stylings. Okay, we can use variables with the less files. So yes, that's what we can do. Okay.